This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of Republic 2, the Sith Lords. In the last episode, well, we're in danger right now, but what happened before is we finally made it back to Duxon, talked to the Mandalore and his associates, and found out that the political upheaval on Onderon has gone to a till. As things are going down, the Queen might be captured or murdered, but we've got to divide our forces so we can deal with some of the side folks like the Sith and their dealings, while the exile and his main crew go off to help the Queen and deal with the general himself. So can the B team do what they wanted to do? Well, let's find out. Right now we're in the middle of combat and Visas is down. Luckily we can get some healing by leveling up our dudes during combat. Hooray! All right, he doesn't need that awareness. Good thing Visas wasn't leading, it was Atten, but Atten really dropped the ball on this one. Is there anything that I really want to give Mandalore at this point? I guess Course Cores would be good now that we're the situation he's in. I guess I could give him Power Shot, but I don't... Or Conditioning to improve his feats a bit. See, Dual Strike, nah. See, Course Cores just gives him a bonus and reduces the negatives, I think, so yeah, we'll do that. Cool. Alright, sounds good. That's healed him up completely. Yeah, you need to kind of get out of there, dude. Whoop, ah, woo. Alright, probably a good time at this point. Activate our shields so we can actually... Should have done that at the beginning. I got a little cocky in that case, but we should be fine. Nope, nope, come on. Pause. I was like, why wasn't it pausing? Alright, let's take out these guys one by one. Looks like my shield ore wore off. I need to see. Atten. I wonder if I don't have any. I don't have any. Oh, there we go. Ion grenades. We're fighting droids. Might as well. Might as well use them. I almost never use these things. That way you'll get a little extra damage off on them. And grenades can be good. You just have to know when to use them. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Actually, technically, you could use up all your grenades if you set one of your AI to Oh, she got up. Good. We'll we'll level her up really quick to. She got her specialist 6. Not that I'm ever gonna have her not use her lightsaber. Why would you make a? You know what? I wonder if there is a good build for a Jedi that's unarmed or yeah. I don't know. Let's see. What force abilities I want to give her? See, I guess I could do energy resistance. Could do meditation since she's... Or vitalize if someone gets knocked out again. Yeah, why not? I mean, she'll probably hardly ever use it now, but you never know. Alright, everyone's gone. Why are you acting like you're weak, my dear? Because looks like everyone's dead. Yep, we survived. Alright. Let's do a quick look around just to see if there's any, like, anything that I might have missed. Yeah, I was a little cocksure at the beginning of that. I should have before I walked into the combat, should have hit everyone up with shields and all that other stuff. So, the droid power generator for the Sith camp is running efficiently. There are several manual levers and others operators control it. The generator may have control and function that have been disabled. Can I actually destroy that? No. Nah, whatever. Probably could have used mines or something like that, but I wonder why the combat music's still going. Skills package, droid interface. You know, basically it's just a skills thing for your droids. I think everyone's gone now. Yeah, that one was nasty just because it's a huge it's just a huge turret of dudes. Oh yeah, whoops. Don't switch your weapons. Atten. Oh yeah, I forgot you almost get no almost little to no feet, so. Alright. Why aren't you using your... Actually... How does a turret save exactly? You know? Oh well, anyway, let's just blast everyone. Shouldn't be too bad now that we took out that Jedi. So yeah, too bad I don't have disabled droid on her. Probably should have done that, but I thought I'd just leave that up to the main character. Alright. Yeah, now that we took care of the big multi-group of Sith and come on, dang, pathfinding doesn't want to do what I want it to do. We get rid of these turrets, they won't mess with Mandalore and Atton there. All right, who else is here? Is that it? Sounds like it. All right, cool. Let's take a double check, make sure there's no like extra drops or anything like that. You never know. Ooh, hello. What do we got here? Explosive rocket from Mira, life support pack, components, cool. Alright, let's heal. Heal. Might as well use force speed to get to the other side a bit faster. It looks like they didn't really drop anything. At least wasn't highlighting any little spots when I was clicking through. Oh, one more treasure chest. Treasure chest. I mean, it basically is. Electro mesh armor and another explosive rocket. Electro mesh. I know it's an underlay for your armor, but I forgot what it actually does. Oh, we'll check out later. Oh. Sorry, Sith Lieutenant. You did not expect a Jedi to pop in there with a freaking lightsaber like a jack-in-the-box. Oops. Actually, I took off her lightsaber. I bet you could make the game harder. Ooh, a power spell for a weapon, for ranged weapons. Another explosive rocket. Cool. I don't use this as often as I'd like. Oh, we got some Sith Lords. That means they're going to be a bit more tough than your... Alright, whoops. Okay, seriously, guys, you need help. You need help her. She's a... hopefully they don't... Oh, I probably need to change her... let's see. Blast deflect. Many opponents. Yeah, we'll swip to that. And then... heal. Hopefully she... Please heal. Damn it! Nuts! I was gonna swap out her oh yeah, they've got a How about you, Atton? You start grenading them with something just to... Well, actually that might hurt us as well though. What we got? Alright. Yeah, let's see if we can get that, unfortunately I don't have a, I don't know what's the word. I don't have a, melee shield on, so... Well, actually it might be better just to try and survive the onslaught and finish him off. Yeah, despite the fact he can reflect it, it's still... And then Atton, why do you keep switching to your, like, pistol? Or your melee? There we go. Well, if Atton... Why do you keep doing that? You're set to range, dude. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna heal her, swap out her... Because I forgot her form was not very good against multiple opponents, so she would get negatives against that, but... Oh, well, we still survived. Good thing Mandalore's a crack shot, apparently. Alright, what did they drop? Adrenal grants. What type of Sith ain't dropping... Oh, fence emitter for the lightsaber. Yeah, what... Did you say life fire? No. Or Nuzul? No, she said my life for years. Alright, yep, fought some Sith Lords. Alright, let's get to Freedon Nadd and get to the next step of this Onderon storyline. Because basically you're pretty much in the, well, not the end game. You're at the end game for this planet anyway, so we have to go, you know, go through all the way before we can leave. Hopefully have a... Yeah, it's kind of crazy that even though we're such a high level at 22 that we're still having, you know, that some of the enemies in this game can actually give us a bit of a trouble. I mean, if I planned a little bit better, I'd probably be able to just go through this like no issues either if I chose a better party. Although I wanted to save the big ones for my group while I save a decent build for others. Like, technically I probably shouldn't use that and stuff like that.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Freedon Nadd. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
Yeah, what is it? The closest things or the easiest to miss or something like that. Okay, missed it. Is this all you know about the tomb? Who was Freedon Nadd?
Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten.
Yeah, they talk a bit about that in if you play the MMO about that. Also, if you read, I mentioned this before, but Dark Horse has a comic based, I think, based on Freedon Nadd and like a lot of the characters they mention in this game, like their little stories, which is kind of neat. How could you have missed it?
Our priority here wasn't exploration. The mission was salvage in force, and to do so covertly. We have successfully pursued those objectives. Zuka didn't have our long-range sensors operational either. If this camp hadn't been sending messages, we may never have found it.
Is that all you know about this tomb?
Freedon Nadd was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can taste the power of the dark side here. Freedon Nadd must have been truly great to leave such an impact. The echoes of his life are still here. I feel secrets can be learned here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
Yeah, I think Visas makes a comment here. I don't believe Kreia can be here, so Visas makes a comment. I think Disciple says something too if he's here. So, all right, well, let's see what's in the Temple of Freedon Nadd.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Oh, they're sending out all these people just for little old me. Actually, since I've been having some... Well, no, I leveled up down to 15. Let's give him a couple more levels while we're here. Just to kind of survive a bit better. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll do one more just because he gets a feat at this level, so... I don't want to level him up super far, but I think this will be fine. Sneak attack X! Or 9, sorry, 9. What does sneak attack 9 get you? I don't think I've ever gotten that much in when I played D&D before. If you can sneak attack people, you get 9, anywhere from 9 to 54 points of extra damage. So yeah, it is a nice bit of damage if you can actually get behind someone. It's probably a little bit easier to do if you're melee. It's hard to do with your range because you have to be almost like right up on them to do that. I think I'll just do toughness here. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Adam doesn't get enough feats for. Whoa, that was a bit of a jump there, game. Graphics not holding up very well. Are you? All right. Well, yeah, like if he's like fighting melee with someone, because sneak attack can be added to anyone who's like. Well, this is based. Okay, this is based off. Not second edition. It's based on kind of like D20, which was right before 3rd edition, I believe, before they kind of went back to a certain model. But D20 is basically a system that uses almost D20s for everything, and D20s are just dice that you use for, you know, for tabletop games and stuff like that. So, all right, get in there, Beastus. Take care of him. Actually, maybe, I mean, he's not very good with melee. Maybe I should at least try to see if he can actually hit with melee and help her out. No. There we go. Maybe if he actually hits, I can show his, like, sneak attack. Yeah, so he did, like, 43 damage. So if he actually hits with distracting her, he can do damage. Uh-oh. I was like, oh, quadranium armor. That's for, well, any of your droids.
Yeah.
Alright.
The honor is mine.
So yeah, you almost, I think most scouts should be melee of some sort. But I mean, ranged can get it. You just have to be basically like almost right up on them to get it. I think technically they have to be within like 30 yards or something like that, and at least in later editions or whatever. What is in here? You can tell that there's some dark energy around. And Freedon Nadd's a pad looks a lot better than all the others in on the Sith Academy. So apparently Freedon Nadd had a bit more was a bit more fancier, or had enough time to add to his pad. Ooh, we get a workbench here if we want to. Oh, we also have a droid if we want to fix it and help us. Who has? Does any of my crew member have really good repair? I don't think I brought anyone with good repair. She's got 0. Whoops. Oh, come on. Let's see. 0. Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong extra button there. Nope. No point. Didn't bring anyone with repair. If you need to do anything about the workbench or upgrade. Let's see. Does she have... Oh, no, she doesn't have... Oh, that only really works against droids, but hey, why not? Let's see. That's the one... Might give that to my main character instead. That one just stuns people. We'll do the light one just to see. That one just... she's really good against droids, apparently. Let's see. Sith battlesuit that he's wearing. Oh, yeah, I forgot that gives him, like, regeneration and everything like that. And dex, so well, that's fine. And that's the gun he's... See, that's a gun Atton's wielding. Wait, which one has he got? Oh, he's got the stun one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Mandalore... Do I have you? Okay. See, oh, he's got the... Give him those for his gun. Yeah, we'll do that. And is that one? Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that too. Why not? Okay. Nothing necessary, but hey, we'll take it. Ooh, a wicker basket. Ooh, shall we have whiskey? Shall we have crafts time? Locked, huh? Oh, what's this? Does anyone in my group have good computers? The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. Appears to have had a delicate operation. That might as well attempt to repair, even though none of us have repair. The Sith have carefully repaired most of the terminal's core. There's a single equation that needs to be fixed. The last equation is missing its mathematical operators. It just needs to have the proper operators in each slot to make the balanced equation. The equation is 6 blank 2 blank 8 blank 9 blank 1 equals 13. What do you use for the first operator? Oh, it's okay. It leaves it up on the top there so I can figure it out. Great, more math. Okay. Let's see. So, well, the 6x2 means it's an isolated one, which means it gets done first before you. So it doesn't go like something by something by something. So it's like the 6x2 is separated. So let's see. If we add a plus, that'd make it 8. But then what would the other be? Basically, we have to get to 13. So if I do like a plus. See, 8 plus 8 would be 16. No, well, no, divide. No, that make it 2. That wouldn't work. Let's see, minus like 4 times 8, 24. No, that wouldn't be enough either. Let's see. Let's see, 12. Why I say that'd be... Ooh, okay, we could do times, because that'd make it 12, and then minus 8 would be 4, plus 9 to make it 13, and then just times it by 1. That, I think that would work. Unless we only get one thing per one. I guess we'll find out. Well, actually, maybe it is by... Well, let's see. No, that would work, right, I think? Yeah, I think that would work. So 6 times 2, which would turn that into 12. And then subtract that, which would make it 4. And then plus 9 to make it 13. And then just... And then 1, you just either do times, or, yeah, times, because then that would turn into 13. Or multiply, I mean. Yeah. Haha! We can do math! Yes! Even though it's been like a good 2 decades since I've been in school. The terminal powers up. You hear an unlocking sound from the container nearby. Has it been that long since I've actively been in school? Wow, I'm old. 2 decades, man. Where's my life gone? Oh, I'm pathetic. Okay, open up. There we go. Superior cell and a green crystal. Well, I don't know about the crystal. I mean, I like the dark crystal. That's a pretty good movie. Well, actually, I don't know if I'd say good. It's weird. Do we want to give that to... What's... Oops. What is her... No, that's not it. It's just a green... Why would you just give me a green crystal? No, it wasn't that one. Was it the... It gives you... Oh, it gives you massive criticals. 1/8. I think it also improves your crit range, too. But I'm not going to do... I'm not going to give that to her. I might give it to my main character, maybe. But, okay, let's switch back to Visas so we can just speed through that. Oh, yeah, maybe before I go into fights, maybe I should have Visas, like, buff up before I start just running through that to the end there. That way we can actually... Maybe she'll actually survive a bit longer. She doesn't have as much defense as I do. Okay. Does automatically start going... No, they don't start attacking. Oh, no, they're attacking. There we go. Oh yeah, I guess I could raise her thing. Whoops. What am I doing? Switch to flurry. Wait, is she set to Blaster Deflect, or is it... Oh, that's the one with many opponents. Let's see. Blast against Jedi. Well, we're actually still fighting dudes, so might as well do the one where you can where she blast deflects a bit more efficiently. There we go. Yeah, if you actually pay attention to swapping out your lightsaber forms, it makes it a little bit easier. Not perfect, but... Yeah, I'm not even force pushing or stuff like that, which I probably should be, because she's almost dead. For Madar! Let's go and heal a bit. Good thing we have space wizards in our group. Wouldn't you want to be a space wizard? I would. Although I don't know if I'd like the whole apps. Or I guess it's not. Well, no. Oh, we can actually fix this guy if we want to heal. We'd use like a ton of repair parts if we did that, though. I think we're fine. That's probably for those who maybe didn't bring a Jedi with them, or might need a little extra life support packs. Who might need a little extra healing. But with Visas or Kreia, which actually I don't even think you can bring Kreia here. I think she's required for the main party. Well, actually I don't know if you had to bring her, but well, anyway, it's been forever. I tended to bring Kreia with me a lot in a lot of the groups just because of her, you know, because she's pure consular class the whole way, and so you know, max healer, that type of thing. All right, so we got another strange box and some math. The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. It appears to have been a delicate operation. Let's see if we can repair it. The 6 core modules that are labeled A through F, and one is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. The Sith run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. The reports are A is FEB, B CDE, C EBA, D FAC, E FDC, and F ACD. Which module do you replace? So you have to replace 1, and 2 of these terms are accurate, and 4 of them have an issue, or have an error inside of them. That's how we're supposed to figure out which one is there. So the one with errors, the 4 of them are supposed to give us an idea of which one's the error. Oh boy, now we got one of those word puzzles. I guess word/math puzzle. So let's see. What is a constant in each one of those? Let's see. We can rule out E because it only appears in 3 of those. If it was a common one, it would be in all of them. Or sorry, all of them. It'd be in at least 4 of them. Let's see. F. What's F? F is only in 3 of them as well, so we can rule that one out. D is in 3 of them as well, if I'm correct. So that can't be it. Well, no, they say, yeah, each of them has an error. C. C's in 4 of them. That might be the wrong one. Let me check the other ones first before we start assuming one or the other. C. B is only in 2 of those, so it can't... Well, actually... Well, no, it says 2 are accurate, and then the rest are wrong. But C... Let's see, C appears in 4 of those. That might be the one. See, B is only in 2 of those. And A is in 3... Or no, A is... It's gotta be C. At least from what I'm seeing here. See, can we go back really quick? Hold on. I think it's C. I'm gonna do a quick save just to... This the number 1 I trusted, but I think it is. But I'm gonna do a quick save really quick just to take care of that. Yeah, I probably should have cut the save screen out, but... And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it really quick so that way it'll fix any sound issues. Because every once in a while, the emulation on this will like cause sounds to like disappear, or the background noise won't work or something like it'll play for a bit and then after a while it'll just disappear. Yeah, after all these episodes, I'm kind of wishing I hadn't recorded this on an emulation. I wish I'd almost found like an old Xbox or had done the PC recording for this or something, but which I don't even think I can really easily locate an old Xbox. I kind of wish I had kept it, but I didn't buy a lot of games on my old Xbox, though. I had like 6 or like I think 10 games at most, and all the ones I kept, the 360 said were able to be emulated, which most of them work from what I understand, but I'll admit this one and KOTOR 1 give a lot of sound errors for some weird reason. And I have the latest patch, so I don't know. Alright, let me know. It's time to repair it. And it should be the same as before, I think. See. The terminal powers up. You hear an unlocking sound for the container nearby. So my logic was sound, so... Well, when you get older, you start to deny your senses. Oh, a diamond. A diamond crystal or whatever. If I remember correctly, those are pretty solid crystals. If I remember correctly. Oh, there were some remains I missed. Yeah, sometimes it takes like a quick second for certain remains that... Whoa. Almost went a little bit too fast. The game was like, no! My reaction time is slow. Let's double check that really quick just to see what I've got here on her. Let's look at that diamond crystal or whatever. Ooh, +3 to attack. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty decent. Yeah, we'll give it to her. Because I think I already have one of those on the Exile already. Or Valeria, but I mean for RP purposes, we should just call it Exile. You know, like in a lot of BioWare games where they would, you know how in like in Mass Effect they call the main character Shepard by his last name instead of the first name because you know you could call him whatever you wanted, or her, depending on which playthrough. Although I mean it's hard to not play through Mass Effect without Jennifer Hale's dulcet tones. And no, I'm not making fun of her because Jennifer Hale's hot. Anyway, sorry if Jennifer watched this. I respect you as a voice actor. I just find your voice very melodic and easy going to listen to. Anyway, so what is behind the door for the B team? Will we be able to get through Freedon Nadd's tomb with little issue intact? And what about the Exile? What is she having to deal with? Find out next time in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.